Hello there everyone, AnthWolf here with even more Final Fantasy XIV, playing as our Conjurer here, Evane Jouberault, and we're about to continue the main scenario, the main storyline of the game. In the last video, we did a bit of the optional quests. We unlocked the other housing residents in the city-states that we've discovered so far, and we also explored the Mandeville Gold Saucer. But we have had an invitation to meet a group known as the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and we're going to speak to the manageress of the Quicksand here in Uldar to discover a bit more about this group and what their agenda is, because apparently they would like our assistance. It is a Tuesday, which means, well, as I stream and record this, so there is a daily reset. I'm not sure where I can maybe show it. Might be able to show it in the challenge log, actually. Yeah, time remaining. It resets every Tuesday, normally every Tuesday afternoon. So the challenge log has been reset, as well as some of the duty roulettes. There are... Let me see if I can get it up. That's not the run I want. Yeah, there are various currencies. We haven't unlocked many of them so far, but there are limits on certain currencies you can receive per week. And yeah, those would reset as well, your weekly limits and such. Either way, I don't think there's anything else really for us to do right now. Of course, there's some optional quests to unlock various other classes. But yeah, we're actually going to progress with the main scenario for now. We need to be level 25 for our next guild test. We are getting quite close to that. And we have almost a full bar, if not a full bar, of rested experience as well. I say we could do our leveling and guild test duty roulettes, which would earn us some extra experience and gil. But let's not worry about that right now. I might do that between streams, between videos. But yeah, let us continue. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Momodi is ready to tell you what she knows about the Scions. The Scions are located in Vesper Bay. Okay, they're in their headquarters known as the Waking Sands, which is in Western Fanalan. Okay, I don't think there's anything else, anything new that's been unlocked. Huh. Your name is familiar. Maybe it's just me. Either way, we can go out through the gate of the Sultana. And then if we teleport, which would be slightly cheaper, teleport up the horizon, we can travel west from there. Up the horizon. I should probably do a bit of mining with my main character, as coming up with Shadowbringers, level 70 mining resources aren't going to be as desirable. So I need to think of a way to start making some gil, but with Shadowbringers I will be working on getting my miner up to level 80, and hopefully we'll make some good gil that way. Because in my previous playthrough that I streamed and recorded for the channel, I did send some gil from my main character over to Leonhardt. I'm not going to really be able to do that this time. I don't have a lot of gills spare, to be perfectly honest. But we shouldn't really need to buy a great deal, so we'll just see how it goes. Like, we're getting plenty of weapons and armor just from doing our quests. It's only really for cosmetic gear or endgame gear that you need a lot of money. But we're heading over to Vesper Bay. I wish this was a binding point in Vesper Bay, because you do this travel from Horizon quite often. So the Waking Sands is just in front of us. But before we do that, ooh, 2 quests. Colour your world. As Rogadin wants to show you a whole new world of colours. I see. We'll buy her some orange juice. She'll teach us about dyeing our particular outfits. We'll repair our gear at the same time. Okay, so we've been given some various dyes and the ability to now dye or colour our gear. I'm not going to really play with it just now, but we will end up playing a fashion game no doubt later on. So you can also dye furniture as well. We have another quest. If I had a glamour. Use a glamour prism to cast an optical illusion upon a piece of equipment, thus altering its appearance. So if you have a particular outfit you love to wear, but it doesn't have any benefits in terms of your stats, you can wear really advanced high-level gear, but have the appearance of the cosmetic items or outfit you would prefer to be seemingly wearing. We'll sell all our gear. Now we need to get some food, it seems, if I read that correctly. Oh, blood orange juice. No, it was another drink. Now, there used to be various different glamour prisms One for leatherworking, one for alchemy, one for like plate armor, like armor smithing and such. Now I think this is just one plain glamour prism. Very handy to have though. There's also a glamour dresser where you can store your cosmetic outfits. I don't really play with it so much, but it may have its place. But here we are in the Waking Sands. Okay. Their leader is in Solar. Good to look at that party finder. Let me have a look at this before we go further. Because I'm not actively using it. But it's finding groups for me. There we are. Lady Minfilia. Choose a variety of items. The weathered wristlets are actually better, so we'll just take the Allegan silver piece, which is worth 500 gil. Sure, why not?
So you're the adventurer of whom I've heard so much. Well met, friend. My name is Minfilia, and I lead the Scions of the 7th Dawn. I have awaited your coming. Please, be at ease. You are among friends here. No doubt you are ripe to burst with questions. But have patience. All will be revealed in time. First, let me begin by telling you who we are and what we do. We are the Scions of the 7th Dawn, an order that transcends political boundaries. Our single objective is the preservation of the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals. Their existence is a bane upon Eorzea, nay, the world at large, and we have striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. Our order is home to a number of individuals who, like you, possess a rare and special talent. This talent takes various forms, but one holds particular interest for us. Tell me, have you ever experienced a sudden, inexplicable loss of consciousness? Have you ever had the sensation of being pulled away from reality? Felt as though you were hovering in space, A mind without a body? All these things are the manifestations of your talent. Yours is the power to transcend the boundaries of the soul, a power known as the Echo. The Echo allows you to pass through the walls of a man's soul and hear the resonations of his past. You will be there in his memories and see things as he saw them. You may even interact with that which you see, though you cannot change the outcome of events. For another blessing, the Echo will enable you to know a man's mind even if you cannot comprehend his words. In short, the Echo is a truly extraordinary power, and this power is strong within you. It is only a shame that we cannot use it whensoever we choose. That's right. I too possess the Echo. With that established, let us return to the subject of the primals. So long as they exist, the realm cannot take so much as a single step towards true peace. Measures must be taken. Measures which transcend boundaries, be they of faction, race, language, or creed. And to do so, the Scions require the aid of those with our talent. Make no mistake, the Echo will be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. Without it, we cannot hope to save the realm. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea. But I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Why else would the gods entrust man with a gift so extraordinary, if not to have him use it? And so I implore you, lend us your power.
Wild Rose. The Scion's password. Okay, we will certainly remember that. So the Scions seem to be a rather neutral party, not really tied to any of the major factions, and they focus on a different threat, the threat of the primals. But we've been added to the retainers registry. We can use retainers to store our excess items, of course. They can be sent on ventures, which are kind of like missions. And they can also be used to sell various items on the auction house for purchase by other players. Now, there is a limit on how many retainers we can actually have. You can increase the retainer limit through the use of real-life money. But we don't really need to worry about that so much. But before we speak them in Filia again, we might as well speak to everyone here. So there are others who possess the echo that they know of, but only us and Minfilia maybe are considered rather powerful. We have Urion J here. He speaks in riddles quite often. We have your Stola here. Summoning a primal requires a tremendous concentration of aether, which is why the beast tribes gather crystals. Once they manifest, they have a thirst for aether. Their thirst for aether only grows stronger. I see. Very well. We will join with you. I will go whither the wild rose blooms. A wild rose by any other name? Minfilia is waiting to hear whether or not you will pledge your support to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
I take it you will help us. Wonderful! I knew you wouldn't let us down. But come, I would introduce you to your friends in the Order. Tell me, does the name Sharlayan ring any bells? It used to be one of Eorzea's 6 city-states, and was situated in the northwest of Aldenard. The Sharlayans were the keepers of wisdom both old and new. Their mastery over magic and ether was unsurpassed, and even the Garleans knew to fear them. Among their number, there were a noble few who devoted their lives to safeguarding the future of Eorzea. When the realm began its descent into chaos, and their countrymen fled for the motherland, they alone chose to remain here. These noble men and women were called the Archons. Those same brave souls stand before you now. The masked woman is Ida, and beside her is Popalimo. The two are charged with surveying the Twelveswood.
Hello there!
Welcome! I had every confidence that you would agree to help us.
Me too? Okay, my turn to introduce someone. That there is Thancred.
He is our man here in Ul'dah, Jewel of the Desert.
Welcome to the team. If I may, the lovely maiden beside me is named Y'shtola. Limsa Lominsa has the pleasure of being under her care.
Greetings. Last but not least is Eorzea, who presides over all affairs within these halls. Pray seek him out whenever you have questions.
Dawn may banish even the darkest night. The words of a dear friend. I am glad of our meeting.
At the Battle of Carteneau, our leader was taken from us. But we did not stray from our purpose. We sought out Minfilia and others with her talent, and together established the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Along with the Archons, those blessed with the Echo play a pivotal role in our endeavor to forge a brighter tomorrow for the realm. Oh, I should also introduce you to Tataru, our clerk. She ensures that everything runs smoothly.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
In time, I hope you will come to think of us as family. But without further ado, I would assign you your first task. Eorzea, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have received a request for aid from the Immortal Flames. Thancred, would you do the honors?
It would be my pleasure. Some days ago, a crystal caravan registered to Amagina and Sons mineral concern was waylaid and divested of its cargo. But there is more. Within a bell of the robbery, several people were reported missing from the shantytown outside the city.
At a glance, one would assume the involvement of bandits, kidnappers, and coincidence. Such crimes are hardly uncommon, and the Immortal Flames deal with their like almost every day. However, this time we have reason to believe that a primal is involved.
Aye. The evidence left behind implicates the Eorzea, who are known worshippers of Ifrit. If we then consider the objects that were taken, there is no room left for doubt. The crimes were committed in the name of a primal.
That you may better understand the nature of our struggle with the primals, I would have you play the leading role in this investigation. You have my thanks. If there is aught you wish to know, I recommend you speak with Thancred. He is well versed in the affairs of Ul'dah.
Ever at your service, fair lady.
Okay. It seems we are going to be lending aid to General Rauban of the Immortal Flames. I see. Okay, we've been prompted to travel to Camp Drybone, which I think is in eastern Fanalan. Of course, we haven't really explored a lot of the region surrounding Ul'dah because we never started there. So we're going to have to go around and unlock a variety of the Aetherites. There's going to be a lot of quests available to us. We'll probably leave them until we become a Thaumaturge in the future. Is there any quests of interest around here? Not really. Let's return back to Ul'dah. We should look into retainers. Quicker to go from the Adventuring Guild into the next region. Any new quests available? Always best having a look. Not at the moment. What level quest is this actually? Level 17. We may hire up to 2 retainers. We can get to create them, similar to how we've created our own personal character. Did I have? I did, okay. Oh, you end up having to give them a name. Oh, I forgot about that. You know what? We're not really going to consider a aura-friendly name. Oh. There you go. Handy. Some names aren't available. What we'll do is... I can use the summoning bell to summon our retainer. And we're just going to pop over the various dies for now. And yeah, that'll do us. An inconceived venture. That's actually a new quest. Let's have a look at this. A troubled adventurer. Several adventurers are having difficulty summoning their retainers. Should you wish to offer your assistance, you will find these troubled souls in Limsa, Lominsa, Gridania, and Uldar. I see. Something weighs heavily on the adventurer's mind. I see. This adventurer's retainer is missing. Well, we are going to head over to Camp Drybone anyway, so that's actually rather convenient. Holy hell, we hadn't even entered Central Fanalan yet. Wow. We have another quest up here. Forging the Spirit, which is going to unlock something. The bonfire has a lot of kind of optional unlocking quests that will probably be up there quite often through the game. Okay. It is a bit foggy, but Let's head up to, is it Blackbrush Station? Yep. We'll attune ourselves to the Aephorite there, and then we're going to be heading east to Camp Drybone. Is there any targets here? There's a few targets in Western Fanalan. Southern Fanalan, Eastern Fanalan, okay. There's some targets. Okay. I'm just going to see if there's any fates en route. There is a boss fate, but it's about to end in a couple of seconds. There you go. I think it was a giant one of these leaper frogs. Oh, sorry, toxic toad. Even though these are aggressive toads, we might be past their level threshold. When you're so high a level, even aggressive enemies won't aggro against you, being, I suppose, aware that we just kill them in 1 or 2 hits. Okay, into Eastern Fanalan we go. Even more experience. Happy days. So, what do we have here? We have plenty of quests, all of them around our level. Of course, this is where we think the retainer is. We have various quests in Camp Drybone itself, including level 15 levy quests. Now, over in Wellick Road, we have our hunting log targets. I think the Creekerns are like here, next to the river. Let's see an Aether right here. Let's pop down and attune ourselves and see how we can lend our assistance. Sembard, of course, is the de facto leader of Camp Drybone. Just to see of Camp Drybone needs someone to fetch some Meotragus sirloins. Five cuts of sirloin from the nannies. Get the sirloins, take them to Sister Cesaru. Okay. Caitlin here. All dogs go to hell. Caitlin needs an adventurer to put down some mongrels. 7 of them, in fact. Unsolved mystery. The Sem board of Camp Drybone is seeking help to solve a mystery of missing people as well as cargo, it seems. Brutal murders of callers of the Church of Saint Adama Landama. Let's see. Seems the Amalja may have killed some people. You know, we should gather their corpses prior to the hounds nearby catching their scent. We can do that out of respect. We'll also look into these nannies and the hounds themselves. Oh, an overturned wagon. Not a good sign. Ooh. This is actually the first time we're encountering some Amalja. Receive their corpses. We'll store them in our bag of holding for now. And here's the dusty mongrels that Caitlin asked us to help deal with. Oh, is that some of the nannies? It is. The nannies are here as well. Handy. I played as disconnected there. They had the disconnected symbol next to their name. We actually have more MP than health right now. Holy hell. Some Amalja down there. Ooh, you got me. Need one more sirloin. And we need to find some more mongrels. So to wait for them to respawn, it seems. Seems we cleared this place out of them. There's one there, but we'll let Neo get it. We might be able to share the kill, regardless of how much contribution and who initiates the battle. But there's no rush. There we are. Let's look in, try to find this missing retainer. Oh, that looks promising. So with venture coins, we can send our retainers on missions like this Makote there. Good. Task complete. Turn in all these quests. We have these sirloins. Unfortunately, the man we were going to try and give a last meal to succumbed to his wounds. We tried. You have another quest for us. The Circle of Life. Chitusi of Camp Drybone has need of a daring adventurer. So a Garbu, which isn't really native to this land, came down to Eastern Fanlan, and they seem to believe he was carrying some seeds with him which are native to the area. And since flowers are popular, since we're next to a church and a graveyard, they want us to pick some of those flowers. And while we're here, of course, we have the remains. This poor soul appears to have been ravaged by an amalgam before sitting to rot for several turns of the sun. Isambard believes there's someone else apart from the Amalgas causing these disappearances. What the poor people think. Isambard aims to turn his investigation to the common folk. See if they know anything. And Ungust might be the one to speak to. Oh. He looks familiar. Gus seems quite pleased that he forced some of the citizens here into hard labour. Lovely person, really. Well, we already know what he's like, since we encountered him threatening a refugee earlier. Nope. Seems people aren't willing to talk to us. So, Ungust was absolutely useless. Oh well. One less avenue to explore, I suppose. Proper burial. The Isambard would like you to learn what you can from the clergy. Should go ask at the Church of Saint Adama Landama. Seek out a man named Marquess. Okay. Well, we are going to go up to the church. Before we do that, let's pop over and go grab those lavender flowers. There's a route down. Ah, that seems promising. There's the Gobu there. Oh, there's a quest here as well. Hello there. Green thumb. Jasper is moved by the plants sprouting around the fallen Gobu. Fetch some muddy spring water. I suppose we can. While not stagnant, this water is filled with impurities, making it unsuitable for drinking, unless you are extremely thirsty. The petals and stems are covered with vilekin eggs. Okay. Inspect the plants and remove the vilekin. Seems straightforward enough. Surfeit clouds still lurk among the undergrowth. Oh, Sting Brew. Didn't we help create some of that over in Gridania? I think we did. Yeah. Created through the fermentation of horned carcasses. Happy days. Okay, we picked up the lavender. We can hand that over to Tutsusi. Probably mispronouncing that name horribly. And then we're going to be heading up to the church. A fragrant variety of lavender rarely found in the arid lowland regions of Fanalan. Okay, that's all our quests here. We do need to go back to Uldar in terms of the venture quest, but there's plenty of time for that. Let's hand over this embalmed corpse and speak to the clergy. Marcus here. He's directed us to a place where we can bury the body. I think it's just here, indeed. I see. Oh, it seems Fancred arrived here recently and he and Marquez didn't really get along. We need to go back and speak to Isambard, of course, but we may as well offer our assistance here. Buzzing at the church. Isambard needs an exterminator at the church of Saint Adama Landama. The scent of death's decay draws blowfly swarms. Yeah, we can look at dealing with them. Dead bodies everywhere. Sister Arel of the church has her hands full with the Order's work. Gather up some old offerings. Yeah, certainly. Do a bit of tidying up. let's take the... Oh, new quest. Take some of the Allegan pieces. Some old offerings here. Hey! Level 25. We have a new class related quest available to us. Anything new in terms of abilities? Riposte to level 26, level 32 for Swift Cast, level 32 for Free Cure. Okay. So we have 2 new quests. Lichyard Lilies. Sister Ariel has work for a willing adventurer once again. Okay, we have some lilies to lay for respect. And Eduard, honoring the dead. He wants to make a tombstone for his late sister. We can gather some high potions or ether. We need to locate a slab of cloud marble for his sister. And see if someone can probably craft it into a headstone. Plenty of people riding behemoths, it seems. And around this corner is that slab of cloud marble. Where are we taking this to? Ah, one of the other older members. Anything new we can wear at level 25? No, we had no gear waiting for us. Hello again. We have a bit of cloud marble. And we'll take the high potions. They'll certainly have their place. Quite a few high potions actually. We probably should just swap out our normal potions and sell them on. Okay. So head back to Drybone now. Speak to Asembard. Again, we haven't really learned anything, but Fancred is here somewhere. He may have discovered something. It seems Fancred is thinking that the good sister we spoke to may be his primary candidate for who's making the people disappear. Oh, we have a new quest. And Caitlin once again. Staking claims. She looks like a woman in need of meat. I see. The Golden Bazaar is just to our north. Her fiance's brother would like some tuco meat. We'll probably be heading up there before long. For the children, Asembard is concerned about the questions surrounding Sister Orsen's integrity. I see. So the good sister is known to quite often travel to the Golden Bazaar without anyone else with her. We have some imps over there. We have all the tuka meat. Ooh, there's a boss fight as well. Grim Undertakings. Hello, Chocobo Keep. Vinegar. Miners are here prospecting for mithril. So we have a few quests here. Vinegar's now hiring. He needs help though, finding help. Let's see. Post up some hiring notices. Vinegar wants to build an inn to make some money from the miners who appear here. We have impish implications. Lululo of the Golden Bazaar wants the vandalous imps terrorizing her dig site to be put down. Kill 4 imps. Okay, we can do that. Put out some of these hiring notices. Let's see. We have 5 more notices. Give them to people who may be interested in working. You, madam. Skilled carpenters sought to aid when in the construction of a new inn. Fair wages promised. Workers must bring their own tools. She says no, but she will stock up on food. Seems like a good idea. You, madam. Would you like to help build an inn? You seem to be maybe considering. We have a miner here, of course. The miner may be tempted, rather than living in a tent. We have a burger. we have a potential carpenter. And we have another miner here. Oh, it's actually his vocation. Oh, mining's his vocation. But he doesn't mind looking for other work. Cool. 3 out of 5 isn't bad. There's Mithril Imvar Hills. Bendigo has another task that may need to be done. A miner recently from Amagina and Sons wants a sample of stone from the eastern ruins. Find 5 slabs of cloud marble. Okay, we're gonna go over to deal with imps anyway. Before we do that, let's speak to this urchin about the sister. Oh. She's just recently went somewhere. She went looking for something. Oh, the undead. I don't know if that's what she went looking for, but that's what she discovered. As I speak to Isambard again, seems that the system may have been innocent after all. But while we're here, we have imps to slay. Ooh, we have the Undertaker. Seems these rotting corpses may not want to deal with us. It might be too high a level, maybe. Which is good. Since we're not here for them just yet. I think there may be a quest to deal. God damn it. Spoke too soon. God damn it. We don't want to be fighting that noble. Okay. The imps dealt with, and the slabs of cloud marble once again. We'll get a choice of weapons. We'll take the staff, I suppose. Even though it's a thaumaturge weapon. We have another quest here. Purging the Earth. Lululo of the Golden Bazaar once more seeks an adventurer to kill the beasts that vex her. Okay. Seems a merchant bringing her gear over here got attacked by earth sprites. Suppose we can deal with them here and then head back to Camp Drybone. We don't need to take the Elm Crook, it's actually worse than what we're using. We'll take the Grimoire, I suppose. Amalja Wrong Places. This embod seems to have a message for you from Thancred. He'll be waiting for us at the Amalja encampment to the southeast. Okay. Guess we'll go look in to see what that's all about. This fate is in progress. Guess we can help out deep in the heart of the Sagalil. Elder Longhorns are extremely territorial and will attack anything that is too close to their dens. This is fine when the dens are the top of unscalable peaks, but when they lie within earshot of well-traveled caravan roads, we need to deal with them. Happy days. Yeah, we've got gold contribution there. Probably because we were taking on the boss, I think. The Elder was the one that was worth quite a bit. Oh, there's Vancrit hiding behind a tree. Oh. I'm not particularly sneaky. I don't understand why you're sending me to investigate the Amalger encampment, but I guess we can look for a clue. Ooh. There's something shiny. What did we discover? A strange slip of parchment found at the Amalger encampment. See the wealth of Nald to the hands of your children. Okay. Back to Camp Drybone, see if the Sister of the Order recognizes the handwriting. Do you recognize this penmanship? Someone posing as a priest. What do you think, Thancred? Okay, let's tell the town leader what we've discovered. Dress to deceive. This embod wants to help you identify and apprehend a false priest. Okay. So we've been given some weathered shepherd's gear. And now we must go around and beg for work. Join your fellows at the pond north of Sandgate. How curious. Ah. Why aren't you dressed to look the part, Thancred? Okay, let's see if we can get this false priest's attention, shall we? Oh, there's Thancred. And it was Ungust all along. Hello again. Okay. Seems Ungust was the one. Apparently he claims innocence that he wasn't giving away the Immortal Flames patrol routes against the Amalja. Though he was giving the routes of crystal shipments from one of the mines local to the area. Because he was getting paid good money, seemingly. Quickly head over to the Sapphire Avenue to complete that venture quest, and then we're back over to Vesper Bay. So yeah, you can train your retainers in various classes and send them on more and more dangerous quests for items as well. It's not something I've really looked into, but we could do it if we so desired. Okay, so what I'm going to do is teleport over to Horizon. Now, once we get over there, I'm going to take a small break. I'll keep the stream running. Okay, so we'll set ourselves up nicely to head over to Vesper Bay once again and speak to Minfilia about what we've discovered. Just give me maybe a couple of minutes. I'll just mute myself and I'll be right back. Sorry about the wait, everyone. Right, just give me just another moment. Just gonna open up my milkshake here. Very nice. Just keep myself hydrated. Picked up a couple of milkshakes on the way home from work. Okay, onwards to Vesper Bay once again. Some old ruins here. Honestly, probably due to the calamity, of course. We have some targets here, don't we? The Footfalls, which is here. Lead Goblins and Laughing Toads. I think I know where they are. I think they're just to the north here. Before we go speak to Minfilia, we might as well go take a look at that. We might even take part in... What level is that? Level 22? Yeah, we could try and participate in that fate. Maybe, maybe not. It is probably a boss toad of some kind. There's the Goblins. Sometimes there's a boss fate right here as well. Not a particularly difficult one either. Let's see, is there a... Oh, great. There's some Yars on that could cause us a problem. Wow, you weren't even looking in my direction. Oh, it's a boss Yarzon. Daddy Longlegs. Unofficial studies conducted by unauthorized persons claim that mortal Don children are orphaned by bloody attacks on their parents by a terrible creature called the Daddy Longlegs than by any other means. In the time you take to question this claim, another child may be orphaned. Are you willing to take the risk? Quite a tough target, actually. Black Mage is out DPSing us, of course. We missed with our Fluid Aura. Here we are. Happy days. We need those laughing toads, don't we? Oh, we just made a new friend. We are. We need 2 goblins. Damn, these Eorzea have eyes on the backs of their heads. We have 7 out of 34 targets. So we have Sabotenders. Oh yes, we had those Quikerns. And that's it in Fanaland. We're going to have to go to Eorzea and the Shroud once again. At some point in the future. Life, materia, and everything. Minfilia would like you to meet a distinguished individual. Meet a goblin acquaintance called Mudamix Bubbly Pots. He is a scholar. Let's see. He is the individual up at the bonfire next to Blackbrush Station. We talked about the bonfire earlier. I forgot we actually had to go there as part of the main quest line. I think he teaches us about melding materia into our armor and weapons to enhance its abilities. So what do you have to teach us? How to assimilate materia. Reduce an item with a complete spirit bond to aether and then recrystallize the resulting residue into materia. I see. So you can break down armor and weapons and make materia from it. Interesting. Materia is the crystallized form of one's spiritual energy. Oh, what's this? The Knights of Bahamut. I see. Sounds like a doomsday cult to me. So we can now create materia. But we're here to be introduced to this goblin scholar. We have a dagger from Minfilia. It has no defining characteristics, apart from that the hilt does smell quite nice. Yeah, we need to have certain crafting classes, crafting skill, to imbue certain weapons and armor with materia. Otherwise, we're never going to be a joiner of materia. We could ask someone else to do it for us, if they have the particular crafting ability, which is what makes them so... which makes crafters so useful. Especially because there are... Let me see, do I have any armor? Like, this has 2 materia slots. I think that means it automatically has a 100% to bind certain materia, but you can overmeld, and that is a very low chance of succeeding, and if it fails, it breaks the materia. Which is terrible, of course, you don't want that to happen. but some of the endgame gear can sell for a great deal of gil because it's over-melded successfully. For example, I ended up buying some accessories for Leonhardt, which cost about 6 to maybe 9 million. And the accessories I'm not even using, because I'm not playing as that character right now. Kind of a shame. And no doubt that those armaments, that those accessories, will be overlapped, will be overshadowed when Shadowbringers comes out. No matter though. We will make more gil. We will get better weapons, we will get better armor. So, what do we have now? A Materia Enhanced Dagger. It's made special with the wonders of Materia. Lord of the Inferno. Minfilia would like you to assist the Immortal Flames. Okay, we're due to meet the Amalja to discuss their dealings with Ungust. Good opportunity to make an ambush. Bankrit is occupied. Okay. Let's go report to the Flame Sergeant. See what the plan is, where the meeting is going to take place. Okay, let's head up to the Invisible City. So we're going to use Ungust as bait to draw in the Amalja and then spring the trap on them. Judy calls, would you like to commence battle for Lord of the Inferno? If our level is above 24, it will be synced. Oh, great. That's a lot of Amalja. See if we can keep the Immortal Flame members alive. Oh Christ, I'm bound. I can deal with that. Nice work. Oh Christ, more than. Flame Sergeant seems to be holding his own. now? To this stronghold. The Bowl of Embers is now accessible. Owing to a betrayal, you have been captured by the Amalja and taken to this stronghold of Zanrak. There to be given as an offering to the Primal Ifrit. If you are to survive this fiery encounter with the Lord of the Inferno, you and your comrades must fight with no less than every ounce of your strength. Should you fall, your soul shall burn for eternity. Lovely. Our soul already belongs to another. Oh, he's not happy. Sorry about the wait, everyone. Really straightforward, Primal. Of course, we have a rogue, a thaumaturge, and a dark knight with us. Hello. Another crystal. Oh, thank you for the player commendations. They may be whole body. Once a man is tempered. Yeah. It seems once they were bathed in Ifrit's fire, they wished us to worship him, and I'm not sure if you can ever be untempered by a primal. We can report back to the Waking Sands. Let them know that Ifrit has been defeated. I wonder if we should mention about the crystals we keep finding. What does it mean exactly? Was that what allowed us to survive the tempering by Ifrit's flames? Maybe. Just walk past the fate there. Ah, it's boss fate. There's a new quest here. Hello, Halatali. I think that's a new dungeon we can run, actually. Okay, it was thanks to the echo we weren't tempered. all the tempered abductees were put to death. Once a man is tempered, he's tempered for life. Thancred's beating himself up for not being there to help us. Hey, level 26. Awesome. We also learned Repose, allowing us to put our targets to sleep for 30 seconds. It's a skill we're probably not going to play with so much, but it'll be handy to have. Okay, so obviously Minfilia wishes to speak to us if we want to continue our main storyline. Oh dear. Yeah, we were warned that when people find out we were the Slayer of Ifrit, people may flock to us, know our name, and it seems that may be coming to fruition. But there's a few things we can do before that. Obviously, we have a new dungeon. We have the level 25 Conjurer quest. I'll do that next time. I am going to take a break now. We've been streaming for about 2.5 hours here. And when we come back, no doubt tomorrow, or the next video if you're watching this later on YouTube, we will look into that Halatali, the quest just outside the Waking Sands here, and we'll head over to Gridania once again to learn more about the Conjurer arts. And then we'll probably continue the main storyline. But, thank you all for watching. I hope you've all enjoyed this series so far. And yeah, we'll come back with even more Final Fantasy XIV next time. Until then though, enjoy the rest of your days, and I'll see you for even more again next time. Till then though, bye bye now.